All right, guys. It's the black belt time. I just realized something that I hadn't even realized before. So I was looking at the pitches, like I always like us to look at when we first start. So look how they say the pitches are D, G, A, B, C, and D. Look, they have like little markings after the C and D. I just realized this. So when they have that little marking after that, that means they want you to play the high C and the high D in this. But you should also be able to know that from looking at the music, because look how high up on the staff that C is and that D is. If it was the lower C and D, they would be down here. We don't even know the low C yet. The D would be down here in the space just below that bottom line. So look at your pitches. Look at your key signature, 4/4, 4 beats per measure. That's the time signature. I was testing you. That's the time signature. Did you catch my error? It wasn't an error at all because it was a test. And you did very well. The key signature is actually right before the time signature. You can see it here. We haven't even talked about these clefs. That's a treble clef. One day we'll talk about these clefs, but everything you're playing on the recorder right now is in the treble clef, so don't even worry about it. And that's an F sharp, not a hashtag, it's an F sharp, which means we're in the key of G again, our favorite recorder key, yay! There's not even any words to this song. Actually, I think there are words to Ode to Joy by Ludwig van Beethoven. Somebody look that up and find out if there are words to Ode to Joy. I feel like I've heard a choral version of this song sung by people singing words. I think it was in a movie that you're not supposed to watch because it has an R rating and you should not watch it. But your families might have seen the movie as one of the best action movies that they show during Christmas time, starring Bruce Willis. It's a really good movie. And they play this song in it. But children shouldn't watch that movie. It's not appropriate. All right, so we got a B to start with, then a C, then a D, that high D, and then a C, B, A, G. Are you looking over everything? You should be looking over the music with me. G, A, B, B. Oh, there's a dotted quarter note there. There's an eighth note and a half note. I think we're going to be fine with this. There's nothing too crazy in this song. So it's just going to be making sure that we're counting the rhythms of the notes properly. We get our hands on the right notes. There's a couple of jumps here. I'm seeing a jump from I'm actually looking at the end of the third line. Look at that last measure at the end of the third line. I'm seeing a G, A, jump down to B, and then jump back up to B. And then there is that tie connecting the B in that third line to the B in the fourth line. So that's going to be a little bit tricky with the rhythm. We're going to practice that. All right. I need water for this. Also, if you don't know what the word ode means, ode, O-D-E, I want you to look it up. Whenever you see a word and you don't know what it means, look it up. You have dictionaries. You have dictionaries online where you can look things up. I don't want to hear any more people singing the song Heathens and having no idea what they're singing about because you don't know what heathens means. If you're singing a song called Heathens, you need to know what heathens means. If you're playing a song called Ode to Joy, you need to know what the word ode means. I'm not even going to tell you what it means. You need to tell me. So the next time I see you, you better tell me, oh, ode is... So we're doing this to joy. Black belt. If you're earning a black belt, you should be doing these things. You should be looking in dictionaries and living your life. Here we go. Ludwig van Beethoven. 4/4 time. They're giving you 8 beats on the introduction on the recording. Let's sing it first. We're going to sing it with the note letters. So we're going to sing B, B, C, D, starting in B, B, sing this, B, B, C, I'm going to clap it too. I'm just going to skip all the steps because we're on black belt now. We're ready to skip some steps. We're going to clap and sing at the same time. It's like walking and chewing gum. It's the same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, B, A, A, B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, A, G, G, A, B, G, A, B, C, B, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, A, D, B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, A, G, G. See that tied note? That could cause a little bit of difficulty, so we're going to go back and practice that part again. We're going to practice that part again right now, actually. Go to the third line. 1, 2, 3, fourth measure of the third line where the G, A, D, B. G, A, D, B. Like this. G, A, D, B. B, C, D. Carrying it from one measure, carrying that note value of the quarter note with the tie to the next measure on that fourth line. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we're ready to play it. We are ready to go and get that black belt. 1, 2, here we go. So I figured something out while I was playing the song, which is good because that means I need to practice that part. In my mind now, I want to try to make sure I have enough breath when I start each line to make it through to the end of the line, because it doesn't sound as good if I have to stop at that third measure to take a breath. I like the way it sounded when I was able to get through one complete line of music, those 4 measures. So if I start the first line, I want to make sure I start with a nice deep breath. That's why we need to be relaxed when we do our practice, when we do our concert. We need to always be relaxed. The best way to be relaxed is to be prepared. When you don't feel prepared, that's when you feel nervous. It's okay to feel nervous for shows because you want to do a good job. That's a good nervous feeling. That's an I care nervous feeling. You don't want the nervous feeling because I didn't prepare, I didn't practice this enough, and that's why I'm nervous. That's what you don't want. You want happy nervous. We can use happy nervous. I'm happy nervous constantly. Here we go. Let's just try that first line. Take a nice deep breath before. 1, 2. This is a great song to keep that foot tapping on because it's really important to make it very even all the way through, not speeding up, trying not to slow down. Gotta all stay in time with each other. All right, I'm so excited to hear you guys play this song and give everybody black belts. Now I'm going to try to learn the songs in Recorder Karate 2 because I have to tell you, I don't think I remember how to play all of the extra notes in Recorder Karate 2. So that's going to be my next project. I just lied to you. My next project is playing our extra songs that we're learning, and then I'll do Recorder Karate 2. But first, I need a snack because I have earned a black belt and a snack.